NBC News Group decided they were going to be a little more balanced by bringing in a Republican to appear on some of their talk shows to sort of give another perspective. That is, until everybody threatened to quit. And after 30 minutes, NBC fired her. 30 minutes is all she lasted. This is a shocker. NBC, trying to be a little balanced, hired the now retired Ronna Mcdaniel, who was the head of the Republican Party for a number of years, not very successful at it, but she was the head of it. And the reason I say not very successful is she was in charge of all the major campaigns. They lost the Senate, they barely owned the House, and they lost the White House under her leadership. So there's been a change. So NBC management did the right thing. We're going to bring in somebody from the other side. So on talk shows, we can have somebody that's a little conservative. Did you hear what happened at NBC and MSNBC?
Oh, yeah. Before you continue, if I can, right when she was removed from the RNC, you know, my response is that she's going to show up as a contributor on one of the government state media outlets. And sure enough, she showed up as one of the contributors. But where the story gets wild is how they reacted with her. Because let's remember, she was holding the debates, but she was taking that debate money to the government state media outlets. And now that she's there, they're rejecting her.
Well, this is obviously Ronna Mcdaniel. In nice looking picture of her. Every single on-air personality at MSNBC and NBC went nuts. I mean, to the point of like, we're all going to quit if there's anybody that has a different opinion than us on politics. Do you remember when like Meet the Press had both sides?
Yep.
And Face the Nation had both sides?
Yep.
And you had broadcasters that would give the news and interview both sides.
Yep.
They literally said, we will not have a Republican at the network or we quit. And so what did the head of the network do? He apologized and fired her on the first day she got there.
Yeah, she didn't have a lawsuit. And they said that they're going to still pay her for the contract for the 2 years, which comes out to about $600,000. And then because they fired her basically on the first day, they said it comes out to, I think she did like a total of 30 minutes of work, something like that. They said it comes out to $500 a second that she's getting paid. Then she's going to turn around and sue them because, Barry, she won't be able to get a job just about anywhere. It's going to be a really long time before she can get another job because they've actually ruined her. Every last one of them publicly. Ruin her name even more so than what she did. Now, they should have had the meeting before they hired her and look, we're thinking about bringing her in. Let's have everyone do a meet and greet. Everyone talk to her, see how everyone fits on the team. I remember when I used to do IT back in California, before we hired someone to be on the team, we would all of us on the team would take it would be like an hour time period. And we would all interview that person throughout the entire day. One at a time about different things. We will all interview them. Why didn't they do that here? Which they wanted to do it because they wanted to show the world, or at least the media world, that hey, look, we are open to other points of views. We actually want to hear from the other side. They don't, MSDNC, they're the worst ones when it comes to wanting to hear from the other side. They have a narrative that they want to push. Nothing else matters. The only thing that they want to push is that Trump bad, America bad, and communism, socialism, leftism, all of this wokeism is good.
And we don't want honest debate. We don't want the other side talked about. In fact, we don't even want to be questioned on the air.
Nope.
So, like you said, she lasted 30 minutes. She is the most high-paid television contributor in world history.
Yeah, seriously. She's probably going to get millions out of this.
Oh, without a doubt.